Welcome back to our second art class of the year. In case you forgot, my name is Mrs. Ruskowski. That's Ruskowski. I'm so glad for us to be together today. And today we are going to be talking about mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect, and mistakes are opportunities for us to grow and become creative. So, have you ever made a mistake? I sure have. In fact, today I forgot my glasses and I ended up with my sunglasses. So I'm having difficulty seeing. That was a mistake. Columbus made a mistake. He set sail for the Indies. He thought he was going somewhere else. He made a mistake. He discovered a new land. So sometimes mistakes lead us to the most spectacular endings. Today, I'm going to share a story with you about mistakes, and it's called Beautiful Oops. I'll move a little closer so we can read it together. Beautiful Oops, and it's by Barney Salzberg. Beautiful Oops. Oops! A torn piece of paper. It's just the beginning. That oops became something pretty great, didn't it? Every spill has lots, whoop, and lots of possibilities. Bent paper is something to celebrate. Look what she did with that bent paper. She thought it was a mistake. She turned it into something wonderful. A little drop of paint lets your imagination go wild. A scrap of paper can be fun to play with. A smudge and a smear can make magic appear. A stain has potential if you play with its shape. Holes in your paper are worth exploring. Oh, look at that. That is the coolest thing. That's my favorite part of this book. It goes out like that. Wow. When you think you've made a mistake, just say, oops. Think of it as an opportunity to make something that is beautiful. Today, we are going to be using our imaginations to fix some things that we would call possibly mistakes. But we're going to turn them into something wonderful. So today, you are going to need your imagination, a pencil, markers, crayons, or colored pencils, and the imagination workspace that is attached to this link. It looks like this. If you don't have it and are unable to print it out, just ask your parents to get you a piece of paper and fold it into 4 sections, and you'll be able to join us anyway. Pause the video and get your materials. Welcome back. So good to be with you again. Let's all take a look at our imagination workspace. We have 4 mistakes. Your job today is to use your imagination and turn it into something spectacular. So when I look at this, I think, what is that? You know what came into my head? See if you can guess what I'm thinking it might be. What did I turn that into? A snake, that's right. And now I'm looking at this mistake. What am I going to turn it into? I turned it into what? A puppy, right? And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to take my next mistake. Think, what can I turn that into? Oh, I know what I'm going to turn it into. And I'm going to take my third mistake and see what I can turn it into. And I turned it into a house. There are so many things that you can do to make something creative using your imagination workspace. Now, I've given you some great ideas, but I'd like it if you try not to copy. Don't copy, it says. It's okay to use other people's ideas, but synthesize, that's a fancy word. Synthesize. It means add to them to create something new. So maybe I might have sparked your imagination thinking that was a nose. But instead of just doing exactly what Mrs. Ruskowski did, maybe you could think of another animal or be creative in your own way. Think of something different than I thought of to create your imagination workspace. And remember, have fun. And make sure, most importantly, to add your name. Be sure to turn it into me if you feel like sharing it. Just send a picture to jport at d187.org. Remember to answer the question when you're done. At the bottom of our lesson, there's another link that says exit question for the day. I can't wait to see your projects and hear your responses. I'm looking forward to hearing from all of you. And remember, mistakes happen to everybody, as you could tell, because again today, oops, this is my second lesson. And I kind of felt like I felt like I made a couple mistakes. So, oops, like I forgot to show you. Oh my goodness. My finished product of my workspace. Notice my name and all of this happening. So This was an interesting lesson. I hope I get better at this, and I hope you had fun listening with me. I miss you guys. I will see you at our next class.